Hello everyone, welcome to the very first testing hot new makeup video of 2023. Sitting in front of me are some of the most hyped up new makeup releases. In this video, I will be testing out the new primer from Dior. I've got one of the new Too Faced Cloud Crush blushes. I've got the new Shape Tape Sculpt Tape, as well as the Charlotte Tilbury Glow Glide Face Architect Highlighter. I've got a new foundation, concealer, skincare. So this month's Testing Hot New Makeup is all high-end, but don't worry, drugstore fans. I have been testing out so many new drugstore makeup releases, and in a couple of days, I will be filming a ranking. I'm going to rank all of the new drugstore products I have tried, so I've got you. So even if you are a drugstore only makeup buyer, I hope you will stick around for the video. As you know, when I do these testing hot new makeup videos, I try as much as possible to teach maybe some technique and maybe tell some personal stories. These videos are always completely off the cuff, nothing is scripted. And the last thing I want to mention before we get started is that 1, 2, 3 of these products were sent to me by the brand in a PR package, but everything else was purchased by me. Typically in these videos, I don't have skincare to show, but NARS sent over a PR package of some of their new skincare products. So today I will be trying the NARS Skin Light Reflecting Moisturizer, as well as the Light Reflecting Eye and Lash Gel. According to the directions, during the day, you just apply the product to the under eyes, but then at night, you can apply it to your lashes, and it's supposed to help condition and grow your lashes. Obviously, I'm not going to put it on my lashes right now, but I will apply it to my under eyes. After I apply a little bit of this moisturizer, in the jar, it looks like it has a nice whipped texture, or just creamy, really creamy. And I'm gonna take a little bit on my finger, maybe about, not that much, and then apply it to my face. It feels really nice. I feel like this is a good one for my oily skin type, but I'm not sure if a drier skin would like it because it doesn't feel very thick or hydrating. And I hope that makes sense. Hopefully you know what I mean. Like when I use the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, I feel like I can feel it hydrating my skin and plumping my skin. With this, it almost felt like I was applying a primer. It's already dry. It has a little bit of a stickiness to it, so I don't know if I like that. And especially since I'm going to be applying a new primer and a new foundation, I'm currently questioning my decision to try this today. But we're going with it. I'm gonna take a little bit of the eye cream and apply this to my under eyes. Now this is more of a gel consistency, although I feel like the moisturizer went from a cream to a gel, because don't you find that gel products absorb really, really quickly? And that's where I was going in my description. I feel like drier skins want something that feels like it's hydrating as soon as you apply it to your face. And this didn't really feel that way. It felt very, you know, lightweight and sunk in quickly. And that's something that is generally preferred by someone like me with oily skin. Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm doing a horrible job at explaining this. You know what? The stickiness has sort of gone away and it feels good. I am going to let this sit for a couple more minutes before applying the foundation, but with the magic of editing, you don't need to wait with me. Okay, let's move on to primer and foundation. The primer I'll be using today is the new Dior Forever Velvet Veil. This is a 24-hour blurring matte primer with long wear comfort. I like that it has a pump. I love all my face products to have a pump. So I'm putting about that much on my fingertips. It is a little runny. Hopefully that's focusing. Oh, I will zoom you in, I'm sorry. I'm gonna zoom you in after I apply the primer. We gotta see if this is smoothing. Oh, it is. Oh my goodness. Wow, the pores are really disappearing. Oh, this is like magic. Now I have had other primers that have done this before, so I don't know why I'm getting so excited, but I guess it's just the makeup lover in me that really appreciates when a product does what it claims. And I am truly impressed by how this has blurred my large pores. Okay, let's move on to foundation. I have never once in all my time doing these testing hot new makeup videos, I've never cheated. I've never used the product before this video. Everything you see is my first time trying the product. But I made the decision to cheat for this video because I only tested this product out once. I only tested it for about 6 hours. The results of my test are only on TikTok, and I know not all of you are on TikTok. So I thought I would give this Makeup by Mario foundation another chance and let you, my YouTube audience, see how it looks on my skin. Now, some of you may be wondering why I only did the wear test on TikTok and not on YouTube. And the answer is this foundation was launched the day I was leaving for Europe. I was going to be leaving about 6:30 in the evening to go to the airport to catch my flight. So that morning, my very sweet husband went over to Sephora. I just guessed the color online and it happened to work out really well. It is 8N. So as soon as he came home with it around 10:15 in the morning, I did a test. And the reason why I only did it on TikTok is because TikTok is very of the moment. You have got to be one of the first people to talk about a product or review a product if you want to get views. So that is why I very quickly did the application, and then I did another video 4 hours later showing what the foundation looked like, and it wasn't good. This foundation just doesn't seem to be good for people with oily skin. I'm applying this with a BK Beauty 101 brush, and I'll be doing another wear test today. So that's why I felt like I was cheating by putting this foundation in testing hot new makeup, but then I thought, well, not really, because I only tested it that one time. So as you can see, the color match is really good, but even over the primer, my skin's texture is sort of coming through. And I think it might be because this product contains mica. People kept talking about the little sparkles in the foundation. I still can't see it. I'm gonna put my glasses on and see if I can see these sparkles. Oh, you know what? Now I can. Yes, that is why this is showing my texture. It's gotta be the mica. If you have skin texture like I do, I don't think you're going to want this foundation, or if you have oily skin. But we're trying it again. I'm going to do a check-in at 4 hours, and then also a check-in at the end of the day. So I'd love to know in the comments, if you've tried this foundation, what you think of it and what your skin type is. I mean, I don't feel like my skin looks horrible, but a lot of people commented on my TikTok video that they've seen my skin look a lot better, a lot smoother with other foundations, and I definitely agree. But as I think I said 3 times already, we're giving it another go. Okay, I forgot to bring over an eyelid primer, so I'm just gonna use this one from About Face that I have sitting here. Okay, moving on to concealer. Bare Minerals sent over 3 shades of their new Complexion Rescue Brightening Concealer. Claims are that it is lightweight, instantly brightens the look of dark circles, reduces visible under eye puffiness in 2 weeks, and has light to medium buildable coverage. They sent me Fair Birch, Fair Opal, and Fair Vanilla. Comes in a little tube like this. I think I'm going to use Fair Opal. Put a little bit on the back of my hand just to see the color. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna be good. I like a concealer that has a little bit of a peachy tint to it because that helps to counteract the blue and purple under the eye. So I put a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm using a BK Beauty A506 and going into the product and then applying it. Might be a little light, but I like how easily it's spreading. It's definitely brightening. Yes, it's a little light, but I kind of don't mind it. I'm actually putting a little bit over my lid as well. It's very, very blendable. Like a little bit goes a long way. I'm actually gonna take a sponge and pat it out. Close up, it looks a little dry, and I don't think it covers as much as my other concealers do. No, I don't like this right here. Do you see that? Ooh, sorry, Bare Minerals. I don't even think I want to put this on the other eye. Okay, I'm doing something else I've never done in a testing hot new makeup before, which is use a different product for the other side of my face, or the other eye. This is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. It's been one of my go-tos for years, and I don't think I talk about it enough. I don't think it's talked about enough on social media at all, in videos. As I started to apply this, I was thinking that maybe it's the eye cream, the NARS eye cream that I use, and it's just not playing nicely with the concealer. So as usual, I will update you all on these products at the end of the month in my monthly beauty favorites and fails. But I think this already looks a lot better than this side. But I will give the Bare Minerals another try. I feel like I need some Lumify eye drops. When I was in my bathroom putting in the Lumify eye drops, I looked in that mirror and this eye, the MAC eye, looks a lot better. So I'm going in with a little bit more of that over the Bare Minerals, just right here, because I feel like it did not cover this area very well. And I'm just using the heat from my fingers to press the concealer in, make sure I don't get any creasing. Okay, now let's try the Tarte Sculpt Tape. I purchased the shade Soft Bronze because I think Ulta was out of the next lightest one that I really wanted. The packaging of this is very, very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand that I love. It has the same little sponge at the end, and I'm assuming it opens the same by twisting. Yep. And then I'm doing a little squeeze. I'm gonna use a small amount at first. I'll be blending it out with my favorite IT Cosmetics brush. Okay, now I'm gonna close it up, put the cap back on, and blend out. Oh, it's blending very easily, which is nice. Dare I say that this blends out a lot easier than the Charlotte Tilbury? Not that I think the Charlotte Tilbury is difficult to blend, but this is like so easy. Did you see how fast this was? So far, I really like this. My nose will forever be the worst part of my contouring process. The only reason why I would ever go see another makeup artist or have another makeup artist do my makeup is honestly to see how they would contour my nose, because it's so crooked. I'm actually gonna put a little bit right here under the jawline. Yeah, I think this is an okay color for me too. I have not seen this in person. I ordered it online, so I haven't been able to swatch the other shades. All right, now I'm going to quickly set my T-zone with the Haus Labs Loose Powder. I absolutely hate the packaging on this. I like the powder, but I cannot stand the packaging. Just dusting that a little bit under my eyes and right through here. Now, adding the powder does smooth out the texture of my skin. I mean, this is already looking a million times better than it did the first time I tried the Mario foundation. And now I'm setting the contour with my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. Just kind of patting in the bronzer. And all of these products, as always, will be listed and linked down below in the description box. If you are on mobile, you will have to hit a little button that says show more, a little down arrow, I think. Okay, moving on to brows. Benefit sent over their new Fluff Up Brow Wax. And they also sent me a Precisely My Brow pencil in the shade 3. So I'm going to use this pencil today to brush up my brows. And now I'm going to fill them in. You know what? I'm not going to use number 3. It's a little too red for me. So I'm switching to the Hourglass pencil in Platinum Blonde. Now let's try the Fluffing Brow Wax. Okay, I do feel like this is giving me that more natural fluffed up appearance. So in that regard, it definitely works. The more I apply, the stickier it's getting, but I think I might like that. Okay, this is definitely a winner. Benefit really knows how to do brows. This feels like it could be in the running for the best brow gel I've ever used, because I feel like my brows are locked in place. It made them fuller. Now I'm just gonna clean up my brows with a little concealer. Make sure that my brows are always going up and out towards my temples. All right, let's do some eyeshadow. I purchased the new NARS Orgasm Rising palette. I saw this on display at Ulta in the store and I had to have it. I just love the color story. So I'm starting by dipping my brush into the 2 matte shades on the left-hand side. And I'm just running that through my crease. And actually I'm putting it all over the lid too, covering the whole area. The lid and then up into the crease. These are the perfect transition shades if you like warm tones. Obviously, if you are a cool tone shadow lover, this one is not going to be for you. I go back and forth. I love my ColourPop of Quartz palette, one of the best cool toned eyeshadow palettes I've ever owned, and so incredibly affordable. Wait, is it ColourPop or is it, yeah, it's ColourPop. I always get ColourPop and Morphe confused. Okay, I'm also going to run a little bit of that duo along my lower lash lines. Now I'm going to use this shimmery shade in the corner right here. It's like a pinky peach. Ooh, I like that. That is very pretty. It's not super shimmery, but it's so pigmented. And the color is just beautiful. I like this a lot. But now I'm going to take the more shimmery shade from the center and pop that on my lid on top. Just for a little sparkle. Oh, it's definitely very, very pink. Not pink, like reddish pink. But I mean, that is what it looks like in the pan, so that makes sense. Now, because my eyes are hooded, it's a little bit more challenging. I got a little bit of it here and I don't want it there. What do we think? I think I want to put a little bit of this shimmer, the one above it. Oh, they do have names, and I think this one is High Speed right here. So I'm gonna use my finger again, different finger, clean finger, and put that right in the center. Layering on the sparkle, why not? Okay, now I'm going back to the first brush I used and blending everything out. Now before I do anything else with the eyeshadow, I'm going to add some eyeliner. And for that, I am using the brown side of this Charlotte Tilbury Duo eyeliner. And I'm just running this along my upper lash lines. And then I'm gonna make a small wing. And then once that's done, I'm taking a little angled brush and blending it out. And then I also very gently pull on the eye and exaggerate the wing. All right, I feel like I have to tell you that I do have quite a bit of glitter fallout, and I somehow just got the red eyeshadow all over my brow. Lovely. I'll take a sponge and just go like this and like this. Hopefully that works. No. See, makeup artists make plenty of mistakes. I'm gonna go in with just a little concealer and touch up this area that I got the red on. And then I'll have to go clean off my fingers to make sure that doesn't happen again. But this is how we fix our mistakes. And now this side's a little bit brighter, so, okay. All right, I think that's all better. Okay, there is quite a bit of glitter fallout from the eyeshadow. Like, it's all over this area of my face. It may seem like I'm bothered by it, but I'm really not. I'm just letting you guys know in case this is something that you would be really bothered by. I don't mind just brushing it away. Okay, do I want to do anything more to the eyes? I'm not sure. I think I might take just a little bit of this dark brown shimmer, just a tiny, tiny bit, and place it right there on the outer corner. You guys know I like to do this just to give my eyes a little bit of a lifted effect, but I'm just patting and blending outwards toward the temple, just to give a little definition to the outer corners. I am blending it up a little bit higher. As you can see, I start off down here by the wing, and then I blend up and out and sort of pat. I'm using very, very little product. Yeah, just sort of pressing and blending, pressing and blending. There we go, made them a little bit more smoky. Okay, I do not have a mascara to show you. I do have one that I'm testing out that's drugstore that will be in the drugstore video. But what I'm going to do now is just curl my lashes using my Lash Clash mascara, put on some corner lashes like I usually do, and then we'll finish off the face with blush, highlight, and lips. Okay, I'm back. Mascara is on, corner lashes are on. Now it's time to try this new blush from Too Faced. This is called the Cloud Crush Blurring Blush. It says on the box 93% natural origin. Give your cheeks a cloud-like kiss of color with this airy, diffused blurring blush infused with a flower extract blend. This ultra smooth, cushiony velvet powder offers a seamless wash of buildable, rejuvenating color for a natural blurring effect with a soft second skin feel that wears like a dream. Ooh, sounds amazing. I couldn't decide which one to get. I went with Watermelon Rain. I do think the packaging is kind of cute. Normally I'm not into things with hearts, but this is actually kind of nice. Ooh, it looks like a beautiful color. I'm gonna go in very light-handed at first in case it's really, really pigmented. I do like that it has a mirror in here. It feels very luxe, like more high-end than Too Faced. And so I'm just patting this on. Oh, yes. Oh yes, this is my kind of color. Ooh, love. Love at first use. Oh my goodness. I'm putting more on because these lights are so bright and they're kind of washing it out. I love this. Okay, now it's time for the Charlotte Tilbury Glow Glide Face Architect Highlighter. I purchased Moonlit Glow, which I believe is the lightest. I hesitated to buy this because I am so happy with the Rare Beauty highlighters. I have not stopped using those since I got them. I didn't think I needed to get another one, but it's Charlotte Tilbury. You guys know that overall I love Charlotte Tilbury products. Obviously I caved and bought the highlighter. Like a lot of people have said, I don't like the way the product moves in the pan. I don't know why it's moving around so much. Yeah, it's very pretty. I don't know if I like it more than the Rare Beauty or not. I'll have to try them side by side. I've seen some people do comparisons of the two, and what they've said is that this one is a little bit more subtle than the Rare Beauty, but I don't know. I don't know if I would say that. Do you need this if you have the Rare Beauty highlighter? Probably not. Okay, it's time for lip. I purchased 2 of the newly reformulated Dior Addict lip glosses. I purchased shade 7 Raspberry and shade 12 Rosewood. Now these are said to be lip plumping glosses that are hydrating, with results being instant and long-term. We shall see. I'm gonna open up the boxes, see what the colors look like. Ooh, very pretty, matches the cheek very well. Or do I do Rosewood, which is more neutral? I think I'm gonna go with the Raspberry to tie in with the blush. And first I'm going to line my lips with Makeup by Mario's Johnny lip liner. And now let's apply that gloss. It does have a slight tingle to it. And as you can see, it's buildable. It was very sheer at first, but the second coat is giving me more of the true color, and it feels really nice on the lips. It almost has a cooling effect, like a minty cooling effect. It reminds me somewhat of the Buxom lip glosses. Oh, I really like this color. And I think I chose a good lip pencil. I like that it's super shiny, but it doesn't feel heavy or sticky. So here's the finished look under studio lights. Really not sure why I'm making this kissing face. And here is the completed look in natural light taken with my iPhone. All right, so I just went and changed my clothes, and as I was looking in different mirrors around my room and bathroom, I noticed that I don't love the way my foundation looks already. I still will do a check-in in a few hours for you, but it may look okay under these lights because they really do sort of blur things, but I will show you some video using my iPhone in natural light. It's not that it looks horrible, it's just for me, there are definitely better foundations out there. Okay, it has now been 7 hours since I applied this makeup. I did change the lip. I tried the Rosewood gloss from Dior. And I was just in the other room trying to make some TikToks, but I am not posting any of them because I hate the way my complexion looks right now. It doesn't look as bad on this video for some reason, but on the TikTok videos, because I don't use the filters, well, I mean, I do once in a while, but usually if it's makeup related, I do not use a filter. Anyway, if I look in the mirror that's right in front of me, my pores, my texture, everything is just coming through. And this does not happen to me with so many other foundations. So me and Mario, as far as this foundation goes, not a match. As for the Bare Minerals concealer and the NARS skincare that I started with, I still have to keep using it to give you a final verdict, but my first impressions were that the skincare was nice. It didn't blow me away, but again, you cannot judge skincare after one use. Now, I try not to judge anything after just one use, although that's kind of what this video is. But you all know it's my first impressions. I think first impressions videos are fun to at least watch, even though I know that the person may have a different opinion the more they use it. And I'm sure you are well aware of that as well. But from the first use of the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Brightening Concealer, I wasn't that impressed. I was impressed, however, with the Dior primer, but it remains to be seen if I love it, if it ranks in my top 5 primers, because I have to try it under different foundations. The NARS eyeshadow palette. I think this is a really pretty palette. I was really drawn in by the color story. The mattes performed really, really well. They're super blendable, nicely pigmented, as are the shimmers, very, very pigmented. But I did get a lot of fallout, especially from this center shade. So I'm not sure this particular palette is a must-have. What is a must-have, however, is this blush. I kind of want to run to Sephora after I'm done filming this video and see if they have testers out of the other colors. I believe when I ordered this, it was online only. And sometimes retailers will do that. They will make a product available only online for a short time, and then they will make it available in stores. I definitely want to see the other shades of this blush. I am loving it. I also really liked this Benefit Fluff Up Brow Wax. I think my brows look really good. I do like the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. I don't feel like it's emphasizing too much texture. Anytime I put on a highlighter, my pores are a little bit more visible. It remains to be seen if I start reaching for this over my Rare Beauty highlighter. Oh, I almost forgot about the Sculpt Tape from Tarte. First impression on this, very, very good. I like it. I think it's easier to blend than the Charlotte Tilbury. And then finally, the Dior gloss. Oh my gosh. This lip combo, the Makeup by Mario Johnny Lip Pencil and this Raspberry Gloss is going to be a new go-to favorite. So I guess that completes my first testing hot new makeup releases video of 2023. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. If you are not already a member of the Risa Does Makeup family, all you need to do is click that subscribe button and join us. You can also find more content from me over on TikTok and on Instagram under the same username, Risa Does Makeup. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.